All right, time now to answer some of your legal questions, and we turn to Fox 26 Senior Legal Analyst Chris Tritico for that. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Let's get right into this. The first question is from Alicia here this morning. She writes, I was placed on administrative leave of absence by my employer. The leave of absence document was mistakenly shared with everybody at work, sharing private information explaining why I was being placed on administrative leave. No apology was offered to me. The employee handbook only lists circumstances concerning employees sharing personal information of the citizens the organization serves. Can I possibly seek litigation concerning this?
Alicia, yes is the answer to your question. You might be able to seek some litigation over this. You didn't tell me why you were placed on leave and what the private information was that was leaked out about you by your supervisor. And those two questions are critical to whether or not you can sue your employer over this information that was sent out by your boss. And so what I'm going to suggest to you is take the email that was sent out, print it, and go seek the lawyer of your choice who you can talk to in private, show them this, and they can go over this with all the laws that protect your privacy to see if there's something that can be done. I don't know because I don't have enough information, but possibly. But do it quickly because certain laws require notice within a certain period of time. And I don't know, you didn't tell me when this happened, but the minimum would be 300 days under the EEOC. So don't delay on this. Good luck.
All right, got to act pretty quickly on this
one.
All right, our next question, second one, comes from Lynn this morning, who writes, how do you protect yourself and your children from someone who is vindictive and wants to win at all costs after a relationship ends? The person in question has recruited others to come against me. They do not have a paper trail of criminal activity that I am aware of, yet their character and their behavior show what they are capable of doing. How do you protect yourself? What course of action, if any, can I take? And are there laws addressing this issue?
Lynn, so it sounds like you're going through a pretty serious situation here with this ex. And so what I want you to do, yes, is the answer to your question. There are laws that protect you, but you may not have enough information yet to get the authorities to take action. And so what I want you to do is, again, go meet with someone who can help you get a plan of action in place. Either the lawyer of your choice or just contact a private investigator, but I'm going to suggest that you get a lawyer who can help you put a plan of action in place, bring in the investigative tools and the other people that can help you with this, and get this put into place so that you can get enough evidence of what's happening to you, and then you can go to the police to have something done. And along the way, if necessary, you can go to civil court and get injunctions and things like that, get injunctive relief if necessary. Good luck.
Our final question here this morning is from Lori. When we moved into our home, the electric company told us that they own an easement in our yard around their electric pole 13 inches from the pole in all directions. There were no trees at this time. Since then, they have allowed this easement to grow about 5 very large pine trees. Entergy tells us that the easement is supposed to be maintained by the Montgomery County. The concern is that through all these years, these tall trees have grown to almost 100 feet tall. They are rooted right at the edge of the ditch and can be easily blown over by a hurricane or bad storm and kill someone. We have contacted the light company several times about these trees. The company has come out several times and trimmed them and trimmed around the trees, but they will not remove the trees or cut them below the power lines. We would like to know if there is a way to force the electric company to clear this easement of the trees due to this safety concern.
Okay, Lori, first I think there was an editing problem. There was 13 feet, not 13 inches. That'd be a rather small easement, wouldn't it? Now, an easement, the electric company does not own an easement. They enjoy the use of an easement. Somebody else owns the property. I don't know by your email if this is your property or Montgomery County's property. If it's your property, you still own that property, and you have the right to go and clear those trees off of your property if you want to. The electric company is not responsible for cutting trees down on your property. You can cut down trees, you can plant whatever you want. They just have the right to maintain their easement. If it's Montgomery County's property, they're correct. Montgomery County can go in and clear those trees if they choose to. It's Montgomery County's property, and they have the right to go on there and maintain their easement for use of their light poles and their light and the power lines. So talk to Montgomery County. I think they're the ones who would be, if it's their property, they would be the ones who you should be talking to about taking those trees down. I do not think, though, that Montgomery County is going to cut down the trees because you are concerned that they might blow over. People aren't going to cut down living, healthy trees out of a concern that they might blow over. That's going to be a tough sell for you. Good luck.
All right, we'll see what happens with that one for sure. And as always, and we appreciate you as always, Chris. If you want to send us your legal questions, just head on to our website, fox26houston.com. You can find Chris's segments under the Morning News tab. And as always, for specific info and advice, contact an attorney of your choice.